Literally every time I go to the toilet and don't find blood, it's like a little victory. It is the most exhausting thing to go through, to just be so worried all the time. Every minute of every day, you're just fearing the worst, and it's just exhausting. And I've only known for a week. It's been 1 week and I just don't... I'm back in hospital tomorrow for my next injection, and I think probably about a week or so after that I'll have a scan, if I make it that far. So time is just going so slowly, it's just unbearable. Good morning, it is Saturday the 31st of March, I think. I've just arrived at St James's Hospital for my next injection, so I think I must be almost 5 weeks today. Just really struggling. I'm just so nervous, just all the time. I had a dream last night that I miscarried, so I woke up like shaking and really upset. Yeah, it's just constant worry. It's really intense and horrible, and yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna go and have another injection and hopefully get a scan booked in for next week, so we can see where we're up to. Taking it day by day, toilet break by toilet break, basically. Obviously I haven't wanted to lose any of them, but I just don't know if I can go through it again, and I'm just so scared. Just realised I cut my own head off on that last bit I filmed, but anyway, just had my injection. I was told that from 6 weeks I'd be scanned when I went in for my injection every 2 weeks, but the woman's just told me that's not the case, and I have to book that in separately, and they only do it on Thursdays. But I'm away a week on Thursday, so I don't know when they're going to do that. Yeah, so basically I was meant to be having a scan a week today when I would be almost 6 weeks, but now they said I have to book it separately through the Recurrent Miscarriage Clinic, and that they only do the scans on a Thursday. So Thursday next week would be too early to see anything. Thursday the week after I'm away. So the week after that I'll be 7.5 weeks, which is fine. It's just such a long wait. You know, I was kind of looking forward to being properly looked after this time. Sort of getting scanned at 6 weeks and every 2 weeks thereafter, so I knew what was going on, so that I knew what was going on before we went away. But now that's not the case, so that's really concerning for me, but there's nothing I can do, so just gotta crack on. Anyway, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna pick Daisy up and I'm taking her to the cinema, so I have a couple of hours of light relief from all this. So I'll speak to you again soon. Bye. Afternoon. So it is, God, what day is it? It's Tuesday. So I think I last spoke to you on Saturday when I'd just been for my injection, and I was telling you that there's been a bit of a miscommunication about who was meant to be doing the scan, my fortnightly scans. So today I called the Recurrent Miscarriage Clinic. Well, I tried to contact them to arrange my first scan, because I was told actually the EPU won't do it, I need to go through the clinic. So basically, when I last saw the consultant, she said, when you get pregnant, call Sharon, who works in the EPU. She will give you weekly HCG injections at the EPU. And so I go in there once a week and have that done, and every 2 weeks while I'm there, they'll scan me, starting from 6 weeks. So I was like, great, Hello. Hiya. First time ever in a pregnancy I'm going to be getting proper care. Fabulous. So then I went in on Saturday for my 5-week injection and said, so will I be getting scanned as well next week? And she was like, oh no, we don't do that here. You need to call the miscarriage clinic and book that in with them. But obviously they're not open for the Easter weekend, so give them a call on Tuesday. So I did. Only they're really, really, really hard to track down. The first number I called, they said, oh no, the miscarriage clinic is only open on a Friday. I can access their diary, but not until after 2 o'clock, so ring back after 2. I rang back about 2:30 to the same place, and they said, no, you've come to the wrong place, put me through to somewhere else. Who said, no, you're in the wrong place, put me through to somewhere else. They also said I was in the wrong place, who then put me back through to the first place I called. So they then gave me a phone number to ring. So I called that number and they said, no, this is the wrong place. And they put me through to the EPU, who said, oh no, we don't do it. You need to speak to the recurrent miscarriage clinic. Sorry, just had to take a call from the EPU. Right, so I don't even know where I was up to, but I think I said, I called this other number and then I got put through to the EPU, who said, no, you need to call the miscarriage clinic. And I was like, losing the will to live by this point, and so angry because it's the same every time. The level of care is just garbage. So please just help me, this is ridiculous. Oh yeah, we can get you in on the 27th of April. And I was like, no, I'm supposed to be being scanned every 2 weeks from 6 weeks because I'm having HCG injections and I've had a past molar pregnancy. And she was like, okay, let me call the consultant at the miscarriage clinic and see what she wants to do. So anyway, that was her. She just called me back and they'll do my first scan with the EPU because the recurrent miscarriage clinic got too busy. So that's going to be on Monday. So I'll go back in on Saturday for my 3rd injection and then back in on Monday for my first scan when I should be about 6 weeks. So hopefully, well, at that point I should know either way how things are going. But yeah, I just can't believe, you know, like I haven't been through enough in all this. Like I haven't got enough on my plate without having such a battle just to try and get a scan that I'm supposed to be having every 2 weeks. Like, what about the next one? What about the one at 8 weeks? Is it going to be the same again? You know, it's just really, really stressful and it's totally unnecessary and it's really not what any woman in my position wants to be doing. And I can't be the only one having these kind of issues with leads. And it's not the first time, you know. This is every single time I have had issues in my pregnancy. It has been a complete nightmare dealing with leads. And I do think it is a postcode lottery. I don't think it's like that across the board because I was actually living in Hertfordshire when I had my 2nd miscarriage and the care and treatment I got there was million times better. So I don't know whether Leeds just has less funding or it's busier or it's just badly managed, I don't know, but it's been awful. And I love the NHS and I'm really grateful for them, but I can't praise Leeds Trust maternity services at all because they're crap. So that's where I'm at. So I'm going for a scan on Monday and I'm hoping that we'll see a heartbeat. So, fingers crossed.